Hey guys, it's your girl Christina. I'm back with another video. So today I wanted to give you guys a story time. Today's story time is going to be about how I found out I had MS. MS is an abbreviation for multiple sclerosis. I don't feel like there's a lot of awareness on MS. So I'm going to tell you the story on how I found out and how I deal with it. And yeah. So since I don't feel like there's a lot of awareness to MS, I'm going to explain to you or give you read to you from my tablet, because I'll be forgetting stuff. I'm going to read to you what is multiple sclerosis. So here it says, multiple sclerosis is a chronic illness involving your central nervous system. The immune system attacks myelin. Myelin is it's like a protective shield that protects your nerves. So your immune system attacks the myelin, which is, like I said, which is a protective layer around the nerve fiber. This causes inflammation and scar tissue, or they call it lesions. This can make it hard for your brain to send signals to the rest of your body. So right, we have nerves all over our bodies that like send signals to your brain. Basically, you have nerves that send signals to your body when you're gonna move your hands, move your fingers, different stuff like that. So basically, in MS or multiple sclerosis, your immune system attacks the layer in your nerve fibers, and what that does is it causes the body to not send the correct signal to your brain. So in a lot of people who have MS, it can either cause them to be numb, like have numbness in their fingers and their legs and their arms, anywhere in their body. It can lead to you being paralyzed eventually. Well, not eventually, but it can lead to there. So it's something like that. So with me living with MS, I'm gonna tell you how I found out. So out of nowhere, one day I woke up and I was limping. And I didn't know why I was limping, because I didn't fall or anything. So like, I didn't do anything to hurt myself or to cause myself to limp. But I was limping and we didn't know why. So we left it like, me and my mom left it like that. At this time, I was only 15. So we left it like that. And one morning I woke up, I was getting ready for school. I was a sophomore in high school. I was getting ready for school and I felt very weird, and I felt like I was going to just black out. So as I start heading to my mom's room, to let her know, Mom, I don't feel good, I got to knock on her door before she opened the door though. Like, I just blacked out. So we ended up going to the emergency room. At that emergency room, they pretty much did not help me at all. Just put it like that. They didn't help me at all. They just basically said like it would just pass. Like, you just blacked out and just passed, whatever. So we left it like that. We kept going and I was still limping. And I don't remember what was the cause for my mom bringing me to a children's hospital at this point. At the children's hospital, that then they obviously did tests. They did a spinal tap. If you don't know what a spinal tap is, they put like a needle in your spine to check for fluid. They did like MRIs and stuff based on my symptoms. So from then, they did the MRI, and they did all the lab work, whatever. And at this time, they didn't know I had MS, because for you to have MS, or for them to figure out that you have MS, from what I was told when I was diagnosed, you have to have like a symptom twice. They have to check you another time. So I want to say they gave me some type of medication to limp. I'm sorry if I don't remember too much. This was like, I'm 27. This was when I was 15, so about 12 years ago. And then I had another symptom, which was my legs were going numb, and I was limping again. So we went to the hospital a second time, did MRIs, and they saw lesions. Lesions are the scar tissue, and either when they do an MRI for MS, they either do an MRI for your brain, because that's where the signals go to, or your spine, because that's where all your nerves are coming from. So there was lesions in my brain, which is scar tissue, and the nerves where your immune system attacks the myelin. And so they're like, okay, yeah, you have multiple sclerosis now. So at this point, I find out I have MS. They're like, so you have lesions, you have inflammation in your... I don't remember if the lesion was in my brain or in my spine. But they're like, we're gonna admit you... Sorry. Alright. They're like, we're gonna admit you to the hospital. We have to put you on steroids so the inflammation could go down. Once the inflammation goes down, the limping, the numbness should go away. So I get admitted to the hospital. They start putting me on steroids. The steroids help me, and I started walking again. Or I was walking, but like I was limping, and my legs started to feel normal again. But I didn't go back to normal. Like my legs were a tiny bit weaker than what I was previously. They helped me out with physical therapy. I went to physical therapy to regain my, the strength in my legs. And from there on, I just went on living my life. My life's been normal ever since then. Yeah. So now, how I'm living with multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis, you guys should look it up and do more research on it, because there's not a lot of awareness, and I think there should be. But multiple sclerosis, like I said, can give you numbness in your hands and stuff like that. A lot of the times when I am having a relapse, which is like another episode or like another lesion or whatever, most of the time when I was first diagnosed, it used to happen to my legs. Like I used to have like really numb legs, or I used to limp, or my legs would feel really heavy. But now that I'm older, I get a lot of like tingling feeling, numbing feeling in my hands. Thank goodness that I was diagnosed very young, so my MS is not very bad at all. Because some people, like, they can't walk, or they can't see, like their vision goes blurry, or they're like in wheelchairs and stuff like that. Thank goodness, thank God that I'm pretty much healthy. I can I can walk, I can do anything like a normal person can. So yeah, a lot now my symptoms are more so in my hands. Like, I feel a lot of tingleness in my hands. Sometimes my my hands are sometimes numb, or I have like a lot of pain in my arms. When I, like, let's say perhaps when I sweep, like my wrist hurts, because MS also tends to like give you, pain in your body. Yeah, but my prognosis, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, is good. Like, I'm healthy. I keep up with my doctor's visits. And yeah, if you don't really know too much about multiple sclerosis, I suggest you look it up. It's something that everyone should know of. There's not too many people with it. At least I don't know anyone with it, really. My doctor has it, but he's the only one that I know of that has MS. Obviously the place that I go to, people, it's a MS clinic, so those people have it, but I don't know any of them. If you know someone with it, comment down below. Yeah, you guys should search it up, learn more about it. It's kind of interesting. And that's the story, my story on MS, and how I found out I had MS. Nothing too big. It's just something we should be aware of, because I don't feel like there's a lot of awareness on multiple sclerosis. Yeah, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you know anyone who has it. Comment down below any other video suggestions you would like to see, and subscribe if you haven't already. I have a couples channel. If you have not subscribed to that link will be down in the description below. And that's it. That's all I could think of. Hopefully you like this video, you enjoy watching it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.